Hello, my name is Jean Quintus and I am publishing a new fly every month on my website www.meckejang.lu. You see it there.
The fly of the month of August 2012 is a CDC Bumblebee, which I call Bommel. To tie this fly we will use a Meckejang B402 or a Tiemco 100BL in size 10 up to 14. The thread will be fine black tying thread. For the body we will use black and yellow CDC feathers. For the wing we will use one white CDC feather, and the hackle will be made with black CDC feather tips. Tie in the thread at the curvature of the hook and secure it for a few turns. Cut off the excess of the thread. Now we will make a large dubbing loop at the curvature of the hook. Now we are going to prepare the dubbing for the body of our fly. I use this tool that I got from a friend, which makes this operation quite easy. Insert the feather into one of the slits of the block, clip them with a transparent paper clip and cut out the quill. In the same way, we are going to prepare two additional black and two yellow CDC feathers. We will insert the CDC feather tips in the sequence black, yellow, black, yellow, black into our dubbing loop. And now, to show you how it should look like when this operation is finished, I'm going to zoom out a little bit and show you the bundle of feather tips in the loop. We are going to twist this bundle together . And wind it in large turns in direction of the eye of the hook. As it is not possible to wind in such a way all the material on the shank of the hook, I'll have to compact now the first windings. And for this I use a special tool that you can find in your bathroom. Some people call it Q-tips. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but just cut off one end of this device and you have the best hair stacker that you can find on the market. just insert it on the hook shank and push back all the feather tips to the rear. And now we'll continue winding the rest of the dubbing bundle in direction of the eye of the hook. Again in large turns. Compact them once more. And when we've finished, we will tie off the dubbing loop . Add a whip finish to secure the actual windings. Then rotate the vise by 180 degrees and using your scissors cut off all the material directly under the hook shank. Trim the feather tips of the body in such a way that you get a nice shaped body for our bumblebee. Okay, that should be roughly the shape that we want it to have. For the wings we will use one white CDC feather. Pull back the tips of the feather to the and tie in the pulled back feather tips. Cut off the excess . Secure the feather with a few additional turns, and then we will tear off the first 3 feather tip along the quill to create the first wing. You proceed in the same manner on the other side. Take the first 3 feather tip and pull it along the stem, tearing it off from the stem. Now we will cut off this quill and we will cut off the 2 feather tips that we used to tear the wings from the quill. Using a needle, split the tying thread and insert another bunch of black CDC feather tips. Those feather tips have been cut short. Now twist your bobbin to secure the feather tips in the tying thread . and wind the hackle. 1 or 2 turns in front of the wings, then 1 turn behind the wings, 1 in front, and again 1 behind the wings. Okay, now by pulling back the feather tips we will wind the rest of the material on the hook shank, and then create the head of the fly by winding turns of tying thread. Whip finish. Cut off the thread, and we will cut off these 2 or 3 feather tips that are standing in front of the eye of the hook. Add a drop of head cement to secure the windings.
You can download the detailed tying instructions for this fly and for all the previous ones on my website www.meckejang.lu. Leave a message in the guest book with your email address and I will send you a mail every time a new fly is published. See you in tight lines.